Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about the new rule they might be implementing in rugby and why it's a bad idea for the game. The new rule is titled, what I'm going to call it the rugby 20-minute red card rule. I don't know if they're going to implement it in league, I think it is just union, but I think it's a really bad idea for the game. For those of you that do not know already what this rule is, basically, of course, red cards in rugby, you're sent off. That's it. Like, your team are down a man for the rest of the game, or a woman, depending on which gender you are. But, like, a yellow card, of course, we all know is a sin bin. Like, that's 10 minutes off for you. And a red card, your day is done. That's going to stay the same. But World Rugby are looking to implement a rule that means that after 20 minutes being sent off, somebody can replace you. Like, if you get a red card, you're off, your day is done. However, after like 20 minutes, they're down a man for like 20 minutes, they can bring another guy on to replace you. I hope that makes sense to everyone. Basically, 20 minutes off, basically 20 minutes down a man, and like after that time you are able to be replaced. Kind of like the black card in Gaelic football. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But personally, I think it's a bad idea for the game. In the fact that a yellow card's for something like deliberate knock-on, deliberately slapping the ball out of someone's hand, a reckless tackle. A red card is for something like violent conduct, like punching somebody in the face, kicking somebody on purpose with considerable force. Yellow cards can also be used for denial of an obvious try scoring opportunity, which will result in a penalty try. And red cards can be given for stuff like punching someone in the face, or with considerable force, or as they describe it in the rules, excessive force. Or it can also be used for a dangerous tackle, like taking somebody out while they're in the air and them landing on their upper back or head. If it's upper back or head, then it's a red card. Usually anywhere else it's a yellow. Or for something like a shoulder to head tackle with no mitigation, that is a dangerous or excessive tackle, and that will result in your sending off. The current rules state that when you're sent off, your team's down a man for like the rest of the game. Technically, this can be the case for a yellow card, but honestly, I don't care. But Super Rugby Pacific are the first league to actually have this rule, or Premiership, I should say. They're the first one to have this rule, and honestly, I don't like it. And now I'm going to give you my reasoning as to why I don't like it. The reason why I don't like this rule is simply for the fact I feel it will make it too dangerous. I feel it will mitigate the ability. I feel it will mitigate. Oh, what's the word for it? I feel it will basically encourage dangerous tackles and result in more players getting really seriously hurt. Because of course you got the after effects of concussion and all that. You see where I'm coming from, I hope. And I feel it'll just encourage more dangerous tackles, resulting in more and more and more injuries. And we don't want that in rugby. Rugby's been moving much more towards a player safe sort of situation. Kind of like the way football's been moving. Of course, I'm talking about soccer, not American football. You'll very rarely see me talking about American football on this channel. But yeah, I hope you see where I am coming from with this. And a poll on Twitter, I think, was done. and there were like 600 votes, and about 90% of people were completely against it. So that tells you that people don't like this rule. I don't want it in rugby league or union. As people probably know, I prefer union to league. But I love both. They're absolutely brilliant. And I hope you see where I'm coming from with this. Anyway, that's it for this video. Be sure to consider subscribing if you enjoy this sort of content, because I kind of want to do this sort of content from now on. Be sure also maybe to leave a like, and if you don't like this video, leave a dislike, or yeah, just leave a dislike if you don't like it. I honestly want you guys' feedback. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'm off. I'll see you later. Oh, quickly, one last thing. 2 yellow cards is a red in rugby. Thought I'd clear that up. Anyway, see ya.